Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to Goal School. Welcome to the first live stream of the new year. Happy New Year one and all. Hopefully everything's going well. We've got the new webcam set up, we've got the new microphone. I'm just going to have a listen myself so I can see if this is any good. Hopefully we're all well. And today's Portsmouth versus Swansea. Right, I'll shut up just so I can hear myself. Not too bad, it actually sounds okay. Let me know what you're thinking in the chat. Is the audio improved? Is it a clear difference? Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's all good. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Swansea away at Portsmouth to start the new year off. Happy New Year one and all. I've been quite inactive the last few days. I've just been trying to get as much revision in as I can. Christmas tree is still up. It will be going away fairly soon. I'm not one of those that keeps it up all year round. I'm aware that Christmas was last year, so can't make any of them jokes. But let me know your score predictions in the chat. And we're going to turn the Liberty Stadium on here. Hopefully they're not full. There we go. There we go. Proper little setup here. So, no. Aaron, welcome in. Come on, Pompey. Play up, Pompey. Best of luck to Portsmouth today, but of course we're focusing on the Swans. A few early results to bring you. It ended 2-2 between Bristol City and Plymouth. Plymouth once again scoring late on at home park, and that's a really good opportunity now for the Swans. We can close the gap on the playoffs today. I think we can go within a point of the playoffs if we win today. As for the other games, I believe it's Oxford 1, Millwall 0, and I did actually predict that one, so hopefully it stays that way. I will check in for you in just a second as the teams here at Fratton Park are almost ready to come out to start the new year off. If you do go on to enjoy the stream, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always. Trying to find the power bank. It's over there. Can't plug in on air, but we will do later on. Missing a great day out down here today. You filled your end, but Pompey always win New Year's Day. Ooh, Aaron's confident. No, I'm really gutted that I'm missing this one. Really gutted. Which is why I'm doing a live stream to sort of not make up for it, but so I don't completely miss out on it. Because the Portsmouth fans from earlier on in the year, we have such a good connection already. Let me put the camera down a little bit. There we go. Sorry, everything. The camera, the microphone's all new. So if anything doesn't look right, please let me know. Please let me know. But no, I'm gutted because I was really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. I was ready to go, and then all my mates didn't really make up their mind. I didn't really want to go on my own, and £62 to having. I don't know if I want to do it or not. Just for the coach, that was. So I was really unsure, but hopefully Portsmouth will stay up. So next season I can do it. My luck will be midweek now, won't it? Welcome in Crossplays. How you doing, mate? 1-0 Swansea late winner. Oh, that would be dramatic, wasn't it? Very dramatic. I might be a little bit behind some of your streams at home or however you're watching, so please, as always, no goal spoilers, but we'll be able to watch the game together. A lot of talk around Swans manager Luke Williams at the moment. We're hoping he stays in charge. Of course, West Brom, the side, are rumoured to be in for him, so hopefully we can keep hold to him. It has ended 1-0 Oxford, and it ended QPR 3, Watford 1 as well earlier on today. So what is going on here? This is something that keeps on happening. The webcam is doing my head in. Now I don't know why it just randomly shuts off. Now this is something I'm gonna have to look into why it's doing it. I don't know why. I don't know why. The instruction manual is helpless because it's all digital and there's about 3 pages of it. Need to find a way. It's got this light on the front of it which says when it's on, and then randomly it just shuts off. I don't understand how, because I'm not unplugging it. I'm not touching anything. There's no power buttons on the thing. It's as it says. It's just plug and play. So I'm gonna have to get that looked at after the stream. Hopefully it doesn't keep shutting off. I've tried a different USB port. It's not the USB ports. I don't know. It is actually quite frustrating already. We're not even kicked off in the game yet. So hopefully it fixes itself, because can't be having that all afternoon. It is very frustrating at the moment though. But no, Happy New Year to one and all, and hopefully another great year for the channel. I meant to put a few posts up yesterday, but I didn't manage to completely finish it in time. And then we had a few beers and celebrated a new year. So after the stream, I'll get the statistics up for 2024, how we achieved. It was by far the best year for the channel, and I can only thank you guys for that, so thank you very much. As the teams here come out at Portsmouth and shaking hands. So the teams are above me. Ogilvie, the left back, Sussex Portsmouth. If you've been on the channel for a while, you know I struggle with his name, but for the amount of times I messed up on it, I might now be an expert on how to pronounce Connor Ogilvie's name. They've got Schmid in goal, who was brilliant in the reverse fixture, of course, just over a month ago. Made that ridiculous save to deny Liam Cullen the winner. So it's going to be a hard game today. It's going to be a really tricky game, but I think we are good enough to beat Portsmouth. However, away from home at Portsmouth, yeah, it's never easy. So yeah, here we go. So Norton starts for the Swans today at right back. Timon in Cabango as well. Fulton and Grimes in the midfield also. So hopefully a good game today. Right then, Franco is out as well, by the way, for the Swans. Didn't see what happened to him. He's got like sort of 3 teeth just knocked back in his mouth from the last game. Right then, are we ready to go to start the new year off? Are we ready? Oh, I think we might be a little bit delayed. I'm not too sure. Hope Pompey stay up because, well, yes. All the best for Channel 25. It's going to be massive. Awesome, Aaron. Fingers crossed, mate. And well, just see where this channel takes us. And definitely, you must be buzzing that Saints are bottom of the Prem. Yeah, next season that'll be a great watch along to do for Portsmouth Saints. That'll be a great one. And we are almost ready to kick off here, and Aaron, I honestly really do appreciate your support, mate, as well as many other subscribers to the channel. You guys have been terrific, so thank you very, very much. Really do appreciate it. Right then, here we go. Liam Cullen and the referee, James Livington, for today's game. Hopefully we don't have to mention his name much today. They're having a little bit of a laugh just before the game starts. And at Fratton Park, to begin the new year for Swansea City and Portsmouth, we are going to kick off with the Swans all in white for this one, kicking from right to left. The away end behind us for the first half, attacking the away end for the second half. Here we go then, 2025 to be kicked off for the Swans by Florian Bianchini. Here we go. Any second, lads. Both sides in their home strips for this one. And we are away and rolling in 2025. Hopefully everyone had a fantastic new year and a good 2024, but hopefully 2025 is even better for each and every one of you. Hopefully you enjoyed last night with the celebrations. And straight away then, Swans with a possession-based football. Of course we're going to try and dominate the ball today, move Portsmouth around. However, Portsmouth, you know, they took advantage of us in the opening, in the first half against us at the Liberty, because Murphy was a great outlet for them, and if they can utilise him again, yeah, we're going to be under a bit of trouble. I do like that we've brought in Carl Norton. Nothing wrong with Josh Key, but I do like that Carl Norton has been switched in for this one. Murphy is the left winger, of course, so up against Norton. Norton's got that experience to deal with him. I feel like he sort of rushes in. Norton sort of reads the game a bit better. So I do like that change from Luke Williams for today. Swans with a throw-in on the far side of the pitch, as we say. In the last two games, we've absolutely dominated the opposition. But we've made it. You know, the QPR game was something that we should have scored maybe a few more goals. Lucky not to concede at one point. but we really did see the game out really well. But in the last game against Luton, we made it hard for ourselves. You know, playing out from the back, we give a scrappy goal away, and then we made it difficult for ourselves and almost dropped points. So in this one, just got to manage the game well, and you know, get what we deserve from the game. Hopefully, ball is in midfield. Cullen goes up for the head up. Portsmouth win it back, and Portsmouth yet to really have a bit of possession in this game. Just chasing the Swans around, but now here's Andre Dazelle at the halfway line, forced backwards. While on Pack, the ex-Cardiff man of course, plays into midfield, and that's the left hand side. Portsmouth going forward for the first attack of the game. Down the left hand side, and it's gone out of play for a Swansea throw-in. Welcome in, Paul, how you doing? Hope you're well. Just popped in to say Happy New Year. And prediction, Pompey 2, Swansea 1, no ball, no. Bad result for us in the end, but knew it would be harder than to get rid of Rooney. Yeah, no, very unlucky. 2-2 in the end, wasn't it? And that 91st minute equaliser. Very disappointing for Bristol City, because otherwise it would have been a point off the playoffs as well. So I'm, from a Swansea point of view, I'm happy that you guys have dropped points, because we can go above you now, and it's another side, you know, knocked out of the playoff race. Not really knocked out, but you know what I mean. Less points means we have a bigger advantage if we can win today over them. So that's good news for us, but not good news for you, of course. But no, it seemed to be a good game, 4-goal thriller in the end. Great manager appointment by Stoke, getting Robbins. Yeah, that's terrific. That is really, really good. However, every manager that goes to Stoke seems to somehow not succeed, so it will be very interesting to see what Mark Robbins can do at Stoke and if he'll be given the time, because of course Steven Schumacher, a year ago, was appointed as the Stoke manager. He wasn't given much time, was he? And he wasn't doing awful, was he, at Stoke? So if Robbins gets time, he'll do what he did with Cobb, I think. But of course every manager that's gone to Stoke recently hasn't done well at all, so we'll have to wait and see. Welcome in, Angus, how you doing? Happy New Year, mate. Happy New Year from across the pond. Hopefully you're well, mate. Happy New Year. Hopefully you enjoyed the celebrations, and hopefully 2025 is a great year for you, my friend, as well as everyone else watching. Great to hear, Paul. Swansea on the ball. We've played just over 4 minutes here at Fratton Park. Jay Fulton in midfield with Grimes. A lot of fans don't like that. A lot of the Swans fans, because they are very similar. I would argue though that Fulton is a bit more of the attacking minded between the two. He does, you know, he has the confidence to get a shot off. Oh, here we go. Portsmouth going forward. Swans win it back, and back to Vigouroux here in goal. Vigouroux goes long towards Florian Bianchini, who the last few games, fair play, he's been putting himself about. He's been really, really strong. Now here's Darling, who needs to get that contract sorted, because if we lose him on a free, that's awful. That is awful business. Should have got him tied down to an extension last season, in my opinion. Leaving it too late. But Cabango, who's now on the ball, has signed recently. Bianchini dropping deep to receive. That's something we won't see with Apotnik. Bianchini is a bit more mobile, more of a false nine. He likes to get involved in the build-up play and run onto the ball, as opposed to Apotnik, who wants the ball to him. But Portsmouth, what a stadium this is! What a stadium! Historic, of course. Portsmouth, FA Cup winners, of course. Swans play up to the back, risky. Now here's Cullen. Straight out of play it goes. And John Mousinho is quick to give the ball to his right back Swanson for this next throw-in. It's cold today, it'll be getting colder the next week. We'll wrap up warm, Angus. Of course, it's that time of the month where the transfer window is actually open now. I didn't realise till this morning that, yeah, it's this month we play Cardiff in the derby, so that's going to be a very nervy build-up. I haven't got too much content planned until after the 20th. I thought while I'm live I'll say this, because of course at uni I've got a few exams this month, got 3 in total, so the last one's on the 20th, so as soon as that day passes, content is back to the best, I'd say. But oh my word, I think that was a handball against Swans there. I don't think the referee's seen it. It's more of ball to hands, but you have seen them give on. Swans get away with one there. Wow. Portsmouth players appeal. Let's have a look. It's against Cullen. Ah, no, it's his chest. I think it's his chest there. Good call from the ref in the end. So yeah, content will be back to full potential on the 20th, but I will be still doing the little bits here and there, the predictions, maybe the odd watch along, but the big videos I've got planned for this year won't come until after the 20th, just to let you all know. There was Callum Lang there going into the penalty box, but Matt Grimes able to deal with him well enough. Fascinating that last time, last game for Portsmouth, they lost 3-0 to Bristol City, but in the home game they beat them 3-0, so I'm not sure what to expect here. It's a bit like Watford. At home they're brilliant, away from home they're awful. There's a few teams that just really do rely on their home form in the Championship. Darling goes back to big route. Colby Bishop with a press. Out to the right hand side it goes here for the Swans. And now we'll drive forward with Carl Norton. Haven't really I don't think we've had a shot so far in this game. Not yet. Grimes plays the killer pass to Ronald to the byline, pulls it back, surely players arrive in and Fulton was sliding in. And Portsmouth just survived the scare. It was Potts in the end to turn it behind. What a ball from Matt Grimes. What a ball that is. Ronald into the box, Fulton arriving. If Ronald just held that for half a second, the Swans are 1-0 up there. But we have got the corner. Josh Tymon in swinger. From the right hand side as you look at the goal. Tymon goes short here, Cullen. Edge of the box. Bianchini volley is a bit skewed. And now Murphy can set Portsmouth on their way, and great interception there from Norton. Eon floats one in. Away once again. And Lane will try hold up the play here for Portsmouth. Does well enough to get it into midfield. Over the top it goes, and so foot race switch. Grimes will win there for the Swans. Back to Vigouroux. I can imagine if the MLS switches to a European schedule, matches especially in the northern United States would be that would be incredible. Every game would just be snow, wouldn't it? It would be freezing. It'd be great viewing though. It'd be great viewing, just not for the players or for the fans going to the games and trying to get to the games as well. That would be a nightmare. Ball on the left hand side here with Portsmouth, and referee needs to get a grip of the game here. What's he given? It's really hard to tell who's given there. It's either a Swans free kick or a Portsmouth free kick. You could argue for both because two players went down. As we approach the 10th minute in this game of the new year, I will have a look now to see if there's been any goals in any other games. And it will be a Portsmouth free kick on the left hand side of the pitch. Right then, any other goals in any other games? Let's have a look. So we have got Cardiff winning 1-0 at home to Coventry. That's not good. It's Alex Robertson, the man who was at Portsmouth last season. Sheffield Wednesday are leading Derby County 1-0. Barry Bannon with the goal in that one. And in League One, Leyton Orient, Burton Albion are winning, and Birmingham City all leading as it stands by 1-0. Portsmouth free kick, whipped in. Doesn't come to anything, goes out to Swanson, who floats the ball towards Murphy. Norton reads that well. Now Fulton's got a bit of time. Gets the ball over to the right hand side. Not a great ball, and it'll go out of play for a Portsmouth throw in once again. Yeah, Portsmouth fans are one of the best sets of fans. Stuck in League One for so long, in the lower divisions, but finally on their way back up. I just hope that, if Portsmouth do go under a little bit of a bad spell, they don't do what Oxford did and sack Mousinho, because I think Mousinho's a proper manager. I think he's really good. Not quite there yet to be a top manager, but the potential's there to see. Ronaldo on the far side. Cuts inside on his left foot. That's a cross or a shot, but it's ended up in the gloves of Schmidt, the Pompey keeper. Let me know your thoughts on the game so far. 11.5 minutes in. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Let me know what you got up to on New Year's. I might need to put a light on you. Let's see if we can get this plugged in. Don't have to go here. Lighten the place up a little bit. There we go. There we go. It's a bit awkward here. It works. There we go. Sorted. Vigouroux claims the ball here for Swansea. And on air is now on. Come on, Swans. Here's Darlin. Driving out from defence. Bianchini drops deep. And Fulton goes a lot further forward. He's acting as the striker just to keep Portsmouth occupied in the defensive areas. Now Swans back with Norton on the right. Finding the gaps now. Free kick Portsmouth at the halfway line. Portsmouth haven't started this game too bad at all. Only the two attacking opportunities for the Swans, and one was a big opportunity. Fulton was inches away from connecting with it, and the other one was sort of a half-hearted attack. Portsmouth yet to really test Vigouroux, but they're getting in the areas, which is important, and they're getting his home crowd on their side so far. Ball on the left hand side. Portsmouth looking to get a ball into the centre. There's blue shirts everywhere. Murphy taking the long way round. Swanson. That's a shot, and just wide, my word, from the angle. It looked like it was going well wide, and then last minute it was curling in. And Swans get away with that one, thankfully. I might have to turn the light on you. It's getting a bit dark. Here we go. That's a lot better, isn't it? That's a lot better. Only thing now, you can't really see the on air. We'll leave it like this. Much better. Here's Eon. And Portsmouth win the throw. Portsmouth, impressive so far. Looking to go forward a lot more than they were at the Swans, but it's all about the game plan, of course. They don't want to give us too much space when we're on the ball, but they don't want to press too high to allow us to play through them. Cullen, don't think he even knew he had the ball there for a few seconds. Here's Potts. Onto the right hand side. Timon wins it back to Cullen. Portsmouth applying the press here, and they win it back with Callum Lang in the box. It goes all the way through. Across the face of goal. And now across to Murphy. Murphy plays a reverse pass, and it's out of play for a Swans goal kick. Yeah, we are not doing great here. Not doing great. Here's Grimes, back to Timon, inside it goes. Here's Florian Bianchini. Oh, my word, bit of a loose touch there, but he recovers it well. Does Bianchini, and he goes over there. Free kick. Let's have another look then at the scores in all the other games. We have got no other goals to tell you about in the Championship. Barnsley won up against Wrexham in League One. Is a goal to tell you about, and no other goals. Of course, QPR got the great signing this morning of Ronnie Edwards on loan from Southampton. I think that's a great signing for QPR. On loan till the end of the season. Performed really well at Peterborough United. So no, great signing. Wouldn't mind him at Swans if I'm honest. Here's Darlin. Back to Vigouroux. Six legends in here. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic New Year's Day. Do let us know what you're up to. Long ball over the top, Bianchini chasing, but Schmidt able to get there first. This game's waiting for that bit of quality, bit of excitement. Well, from a Swans point of view anyway. For Portsmouth it's been a good start for them, but for the Swans I'd have to say we're waiting for that bit of excitement really. Thought we had it coming when that Fulton chance arose, but since then we haven't really tested the Portsmouth defence so far, so hopefully that comes in the next few moments. Here is Cabango. Back to Vigouroux. Loose touch there, but he's cold as ice as he passes out to Darling. Now Cullen. Back to Vigouroux. I think that was unnecessary, but Vigouroux clears the danger into the stands. Not great there. Not too great. Well, they had a tricky game against Luton last time out, where of course he made that mistake. And every time he was on the ball there, it just looked really shaky. But so far he's been a solid keeper in the Championship, Lawrence Vigouroux, but he has started to have his shaky moments, I think it's fair to say. That away looks brilliant, by the way. It looks brilliant. 1-0 Lampard, next manager to be sacked. Wow, that would be impressive, wouldn't it, Paul? Well, I think of the two managers at the moment, John Mousinho will be the happier of the two. Definitely. Bishop flicks it on for Portsmouth. Now here's Lang. And Grimes puts a strong tackle in. And now the Swans are going forward with Cullen. Eom on the left hand side. Should get to that ball first. Running onto it. And he wins the corner. Corner or throw-in. Hard to tell which side of the flag it went. It is going to be a throw-in. Timon will be allowed to get the Swans up the pitch here as he goes over to take the throw-in. It's right in that corner on the left hand side, on this near side of the Fratton Park pitch. Come on, what can we do here then? Timon. And he's taking too long yet. Referee telling him actually to get further down the line. Don't often see that, do you? Timon to Cullen. Back to Timon. Nice bit of play here for the Swans in the corner and offside, giving it to Swans. That's sloppy. That's poor. Can't be having an opportunity like that. High up the pitch and just wasting it like that. You can't be offside there. Not in that situation. That's really poor. Yeah, Swans started 2024 off a win at home against West Brom, winning 1-0. It's crazy to think of the differences between this time last year and this year. This time last year, Swans were still looking for a new manager. Eric Ramsey was the man who everyone thought was going to be named, and then 3 days later it was Luke Williams. And now this year, we're worried about hanging on to a manager, so just shows how far the Swans have come. It'll be interesting to hear Luke Williams' post-match interview tonight to see if he does dismiss the West Brom rumours. We can't be losing Williams. I think generally, if we keep hold of him, Darling signs a contract, improve in the summer again. I think next year we could be a special season. It really could be. Welcome in Squinson 007. How you doing? Happy New Year, Tristan. Hope you have a wonderful year. Maybe Swansea could win a few more matches and get promoted this season. I think we could. Maybe not this year. I think this year, if we get to the playoffs, that'll be a big achievement. And I think next year, I think a higher playoff place finish, maybe challenge for the top two. But I think about 5th or 4th next season, I'd take it right now. I think we are good enough. I think we're good enough this year. Just we've dropped too many points already. But to be only 4 points off the playoffs shows that, we're still in this fight, and it's only January as well. So a lot of positives to take. Just got to keep this group together. Improved by 2 or 3 players this month. Luke Williams has said that the Swans have been active in looking for their targets. One has been leaked in Joe Lowe, the Wickham centre back. Let's actually see if he is playing for them today. We have had one bid rejected for him. Just see if he's in the matchday squad today for Wycombe. But hold that thought. Portsmouth. In the box it goes. All the way through. 1-0 Pompey. And it's Josh Murphy. Shushes the away end. The ex-Cardiff man. 1-0 Pompey. And it's been coming. We've not been good enough. And Murphy scores against the Swans again. 1-0. It's been coming. Not been good enough. Not been good enough. Really poor. Really poor. From our last two performances to this one, it's more like Hull away than QPR home or Luton home. Really poor start, and I think it's only credit to the hosts. Really good start for them. 22 minutes on the clock. And they take the lead. Yeah, poor. It's been coming. Been coming. Oh dear. Yeah, Lowe does start for Wycombe, by the way. Any Swans fans interested in that, he does start today for them. West Brom also 1-0 up in their game at home against Preston. Josh Madger with a goal in that one. But we've got to pick it up here now. We've got to pick it up here. Angus says, in my opinion, it would be probably better in the long run if Swansea would get promoted, not this time, but the following year. Yes, I agree with that. I agree. I think we're good enough to make an exciting season this year and get in the playoffs. I'd be happy with that. But then next year, I think once again it'd be better because in the Premier League it's so hard to compete. And this team, I think, I'd love to say we'd survive, but I don't think we would. Of course, we'd make a few acquisitions and signings, but yeah, I think we probably would go 19th, 20th, straight back down. The thing is, then though, the money from the Premier League helps your club so much, but then players move on after they've played Premier League football and all that. Yom into the centre, pushed off the ball, and goal kick given. Well, the first quarter of this first half, the first half of this first half has been really poor. Second half of the first half needs to be much better now. Before half time, got to improve. Of course, we did turn it around against Portsmouth. They went 2-0 up against the Swans in the reverse fixture. So we have done it before against them. Oh, that's poor. Grimes heads it to Lane. Lane on the right hand side. Pulls it back. Swanson, first time effort into the box. Drops. Oh my word. Somehow, Colby Bishop hasn't made it 2-0. Somehow, some way. Not too sure it's not 2-0. It was Potts with the ball in. Great dink over the top. And it's, I think that's Grimes. Matt Grimes. Just able to get in the way and deflect it out for a corner. Otherwise, that's 2-0. Portsmouth corner here. Completely dominating the Swans so far. Blue shirts in the area, waiting for the delivery, and it goes all the way through. All the way through. And out of play for the Swans goal kick there. It was Connor Ogilvie arriving at the back post. Swans, this has not been good enough. It really hasn't been good enough. You can't be setting these high standards and then just dropping way below. This is why we're not achieving anything. We have to be consistent in this league. With your performances, with your results, have to be consistent. Here's Darling. Over the top it goes. Finds time. And what is that? Just gives the ball away in a dangerous area. Colby Bishop. What are we doing? What are we doing? What on earth are we doing? Messing about with it. Swans are getting a kick in. Portsmouth as it stands, yeah. As it stands. We have a lot of college Ridgeron egg ball matches today in the States. Wow, I've never heard of that. In my life, I've never heard of that. So please explain what that is, Angus. I'm very interested now. Egg ball. Sounds very interesting. Be sure to elaborate and let us know there. You've hooked me. You've hooked me with the first the paragraph. Well, I think this just shows how much we're missing Goncalo Franco, doesn't it, for the Swans? Absolute warrior. Swans going forward though. Fulton. Side netting. And Fulton stayed down here as he was pushed into the advertising boards. Well done there from Cullen. Lays it off to Fulton. Great ball. Yeah, into the side net. Egg ball means right. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense now. Makes sense. I thought that was going to be some random sport involving eggs. No. You never know in America. You never know. Here we go then with the Swans with Ronald. And going away Ogilvie. Potts moving the ball along. Potts once again. Floats the ball over to the right. Lanes in loads of space. Timon goes to close him down. Gets the ball in the box way too easy. Cullen gets it away. Ogilvie once again over the top. Cabango. Can't clear our lines yet. Oh my word. Just wide. We're hanging on yet. We're hanging on. Next goal has to be a Swans goal, otherwise this could be an awful afternoon. It's all Portsmouth. All Portsmouth. The odd Swans attack, but my word. Darling. Let's go forward. Oh my word. What is that? 2-0. 2-0. I don't understand what we're doing. I don't understand what we're doing. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where's the shouts of man on? Where's the communication? That is awful. How are we 2-0 down here? Dreadful. Dreadful stuff. Oh my word. That's ridiculous. It's Lane with a goal, but where's the communication? Darling, Timon, Vigouroux, one of you, make the call. It's going back to Darling. Just hits it away. Ogilvie heads it back into a dangerous area. No one's taking command of the ball. Lane doesn't give up on it. Timon doesn't know where he is. Darling's not sure what to do. Vigouroux can't do anything. It's hopeless. Absolutely hopeless there. What are we doing? We deserve nothing more than to be 2-0 down at this point. But my word. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Where's the performances from the last two games gone? Where? Well, it's not looking like a happy new year for the Swans. Well, see what character we're made of. 2-0 down at home when we drew 2-2. And then in this one, 2-0 down. Can we bring it back? Scrinson says sack them. No. We want to keep hold of the manager. Keep hold of the manager. He's been lit with West Brom. I think that's Harry Darling's fault. I think it was. Timon can't do too much because he's got Lane on him. But there's a lack of communication. Barnsley 2-0 up against Wrexham. As it stands, Portsmouth will be at the bottom. No, they will still be in the bottom three, but they'll be 22nd on 23 points. We'll have a look at the table at half time. Swans drop down to 11th as it stands. But if we win this one, we can go, I think it's 8th. Can't be wasting these opportunities if we want to achieve something. So let's go forward. Yom in the box. Yom. Oh, it just takes too long. Takes too long. We win the corner. Swans with a tackle. That would have been 2-1. Yom denied his first Swans goal there. Let's see the mentality and the character here then. Swans corner on the left hand side. Swanson would have tackled that, was for Portsmouth to deny Yom a clear sight of goal. And it goes, back post. Ball still in there. Cullen can't go on the end of it. And Lane can't keep that ball in play. Swans for the throw in. Let's see what this side's made of now. They've deserved the plaudits in the last few games, the Swans. But in this one, they deserve all the criticism at the moment because they haven't been good enough. Now it's time to see the mentality of this side, which has been questioned many times so far this season. As Darling drives forward, this is much more positive for the Swans. Ball gets intercepted. And a bit of a battle going on between Grimes and Lang, and Grimes wins the battle, but Lang wins the free kick. No, Lang's penalised, sorry. Well, the referee's gone against the official who was closer to that incident there. The official, I believe, flagged for the Portsmouth free kick there. I moved in, wrong way. Time to go back to Specsavers. The Swans go down the line and we've won. It's hard to say if that's a corner or a throw in there. I think it's a corner. Once again for the Swans, trying to pile the pressure in on Portsmouth. They're 2-0 up. Are they just going to sit back now? Tymon will deliver this one. Left footed from the left hand side, an out swinger. 12 minutes before half time. In it goes towards the back post. Darling tries to keep it alive. Paul, second ball drops to Grimes. Grimes, over the top it goes. Ogilvie deals with it. And flicked on now for Portsmouth. Tymon brings him down. That's not a foul. And the referee agrees. Lang, or I think it was Lang, or maybe Paddy Lane, was free. Had a free run of goal. Just couldn't do enough with it. And Tymon back in time to make a crucial interception and tackle. Here's Norton. Back to Grimes. Swans up against it here, but one goal will really change this game. What's going on with the stream here? Portsmouth player just graduated from acting school. You know it, Angus. You know it. No, fair play to Portsmouth. You know, I'll say when a side is being jammy, but honestly, Swans haven't been as bad as they were against Hull, but we're not far off it. We're miles off where we were against Luton and QPR. Miles off it. And I think that's credit to Portsmouth, or it's credit to Mark McGuinness injuring Goncalo Franco in the last game. Can't decide which one it is. We're missing Franco for sure. We need that something else in midfield. Here's Murphy. Going the long way round. In the box it goes. And out for the goal kick to the Swans. I think, honestly, a change of formation wouldn't be a bad shout for the Swans here. Honestly, you know, it's not working so far. West Brom are 2-0 up against Derby. Against Preston, sorry. No other goals to tell you about. All up to date this far. Swans going forward on the far side with Ronald. Ronald trying to go down the line, and it's gone out of play for a Portsmouth throw in. Ronald can't believe it. Nine minutes before the break here. 9 minutes to go of this first half here. Honestly, can't wait for the half-time whistle. That's how I feel, because Luke Williams just needs to get these players in and have a word with them. I don't know. Change to the B team. Squad's not big enough for the B team. That's why this month's so important. You know, we haven't got enough players of a championship quality in the squad. You know, last summer we signed loads of players, but half of them aren't good enough. You know, we loaned out Jerry Yates, who was our joint top scorer last season, and Jamal Lowe. His loan ended and we didn't decide to pursue it. So that just shows how awful last season was. That, you know, even our top scorers we turned against after last season. Long ball forward there for Portsmouth. Surely offside. Surely. My words. I have to see that one back. Surely that's offside. Nothing's resulted from it, thankfully, but my word, Portsmouth are close. Well, we have got an awful record against Portsmouth. I think the last time we beat Portsmouth was an FA Cup game. We won 2-0. Obviously, that's not going to happen today. Long ball forward there for the Swans. Header goes back into midfield and Potts wins the resulting ball. Now here's Callum Lang in a bit of space to run forward. Lane's arriving inside now. Lang goes alone into the centre and Vigouroux collects the ball. Rolls it out to Norton. Well, the players must be aware of the speculation with the manager. That can't be helping, but it's not convincing if you look Williams and you've got West Brom or Swansea in front of you. Which one to choose? At the moment, you either go with your project and stay true to your heart and to your words, or you just go with West Brom at the moment. It doesn't help all this speculation. I'm not really helping to it right now, but you've got to talk about it. It's a big subject at the club at the moment, because if he wants to go, you know, we have not got long to get a man in charge to, and it scraps the whole project. Have to start again. I think it would really, you know, really disconnect the fans once again if the manager was to go. You know, would show that there's no real connection between the manager and the board, really. No, you know, Coventry had it with Mark Robbins for all them years, and then they turned their back on him due to poor results. But oh my word, we've not exactly been getting poor results. Swans throwing you. Portsmouth have had a great half year, by the way. Great half for Portsmouth. Deserve the lead. Be the better side. Let's see if we can replicate what happened in the reverse fixture, where we got a goal just on the stroke of half time to go in at 2-1, which in the end wasn't too bad. Let's see. Here's Vigouroux. Out to the left hand side of the fence to find Darling. Foot over the ball, waiting for an option. He's forced backwards here. You wouldn't think we're 2-0 down, would you? You think we're 2-0 up by the way we're playing. In terms of that, there's no urgency to go forward. Players are just chilling here. No urgency. Any other goals in the games? West Brom 3-0 up at home against Preston. Wow, 3-0 up. They're starting the new year pretty well. We've got West Brom on Saturday, of course, at home. That'll be a really tough game. Here's Carl Norton for the throwing year for the Swans. Need a reaction second half. A goal before half time would massively help. Next goal in the game is always huge at 2-0. Here's Ronaldo. Into the box it goes. Deflected. Lane gets it clear. Cabango. Back to Vigouroux he goes here. Inside to Cullen. Finds Timon on the left hand side. Timon, Swans going forward here. On the left, you have Yom Sung. Darling once again. There's so much space in the middle that there's no one occupying it. No one making themselves an option to drag Portsmouth away. Ball into the centre. Cullen, the header onto the roof of the net. Just tried to loop it over. Nicholas Schmidt. Great ball from Timon. It's just a header. Goes off at the top of his head. Good opportunity that. Good opportunity. Let us know in the chat how long you reckon will be added on to the first half here. I'll go for 2 minutes added on. It won't be more than that, I don't think. 2 minutes. Well done, Fulton. Wins it back there. Grimes, outside left hand side for Timon. Swans trying to go forward once again. Yon with his back to goal. Shit's being pulled and dispossessed here. No. Swanson, the shot blocked. Here's Fulton. Goes down. Swans win the free kick. My word though. Marlon Pack bucked shirt for his protests. Yellow carded. Anger's gone for 4 minutes added on. I'd like that as a Swans fan. Try and get ourselves back in the game. Scrimson's gone 4 minutes as well. Swansea from the free kick in towards Cullen. Heads it on towards Yom. Now here is Timon. That's it. Yom Sung in the box. It goes. Good ball. All the way through. Oh, how's he saved that? How's he saved that? Right place, right time from the keeper. Bianchini. Very close to levelling, to getting the Swans back into this game. Great ball from Sung. Straight at him. There was a second bit I thought was close. It just sort of bounced up onto his leg. Straight at him. Either side of it, and it's either side of the keeper, and it's 2-1 there. He's just put it straight at him. On first view, it looked like a great save. Yeah, that has to go in. That has to go in. Here's Grimes, goes backwards to Cabango. Pompey applying the pressure. Vigouroux has to go long. I sometimes wonder if refs had double time. I feel like at the end of the game they do. At half time they had the proper time. It's what my theory is. Because at the end of the game sometimes you get like 7 minutes and there's never been 7 minutes worth of stoppages. And sometimes you only get 3 and there's been like 10 minutes like should have been added on. So yeah, they just make it up, I think. Right, we're in the 45th minute now. There will be 1 minute added on. Only 1 minute. See, I think there's been at least 2 added here. That should be added. It's Cabango. Ball to Ronaldo. Swans into the box. Drops to Timon on the edge. Timon trying to put it back into a dangerous area. And away by Lang, who dribbles out of play. Last attack of the half here for the Swans. So build it back up with Grimes. Decides to keep going. Cabango intercepted there by Murphy. Swans win the throw, and we've got a few seconds left of the first half. Referee should let this continue. Or will he just blow up? He's blown up. Half time. Awful half. Awful half. 2-0 down away at Portsmouth. We knew it was going to be a hard game. There's no easy game in the Championship, but the performance hasn't been there. It really hasn't. That's really, really disappointing from the Swans in the first half. And we deserve nothing more than to be 2-0 down, completely honest. Maybe we deserve one back, but there's no complaints for Portsmouth leading at half time. Second half has to be a huge response because that was awful. Yeah, second half it can only improve. Can't get much worse than that. Second half can only improve. I think it's fair to say. Having a look at a live poll in a live chat, we've got Swansea 70% for the win, 10% for the draw, and 20% for the Pompey win. What a horrible half, says Vamos. Yeah, I agree, mate. Awful half of football. Really disappointing. Really disappointing. I once saw a match where there was plus 43 minutes for extra time. Wow, that is unreal. I think the most I've seen is 19. I think it was 19 minutes to Swans v Watford, but that was due to some technical difficulties with the referees in that match, and the Swans ended up winning that one. Half time around the grounds. Then we have got Burnley 0, Stoke 0, Cardiff 1, Coventry 0. Leeds 0, Blackburn 0, Luton 0, Norwich 0, Portsmouth 2, Swansea 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Derby 0, West Brom 3, Preston 0. Hull Middlesbrough is a 5:30 kick-off, and Sunderland vs Sheffield United is an 8 o'clock kick-off for anyone wondering. Into League 1, we've got Barnsley beating Wrexham 2-0, Blackpool 0, Shrewsbury 0, Bristol Rovers 1, Leyton Orient 2, Burton Albion 2, Peterborough 1, a huge result at the bottom of League 1 there. Cambridge trailing 1-0 away at home against Reading, Crawley Charlton has been postponed. Lincoln 0, Rotherham 0, Mansfield 2, Bolton 1 is an interesting result as it stands. Northampton 0, Stevenage 0, Stockport 0, Birmingham 1, and Wigan vs Huddersfield also been postponed. And it's also half time between Wickham and Exeter 0-0 in that one. We ended that second half. Maybe getting one goal. Draw would be lovely though. I'd take a draw right now. I don't think we deserve anything from the game so far. Nothing. So the second half we'd have to be brilliant. Absolutely fantastic to deserve something from this game. But in football you don't always get what you deserve, do you? So we haven't taken our chances. I feel like if it's the Potnick on the end of that header that Bianchini had, I think it is 2-1. We are getting a few chances, which is the positives. We're not completely cut adrift here. No disrespect to Portsmouth, but it's not an overriding amount of quality in that side. You know, it's very doable to make chances against them and have ourselves in the game. So there's definitely a way back in this one, but there has to be a huge reaction for the second half. Pompey is going to be up there as one of the hardest away days this season. Yeah, well, from a Swans perspective, yes, but for other sides, no. Because Portsmouth in their home records, they've picked it up recently, haven't they? Let me have a look. Portsmouth in the home records are 22nd. This has taken them to 16 points at home. They've lost 3, drawn 4, and this will be their 4th win if they can get it. Swans away form this season is 9th in the league, 9th best. We have got 14 points away from home, so 7 defeats as it stands away, 2 draws, 4 wins, which, being honest, that's not a great record. 7 defeats away from home. That's one of the worst. Only Watford, Oxford, Derby, Luton and Plymouth have worse in terms of conceding. In terms of losing more away games, sorry. Blimey, it's not great, is it? It's not great. Second half can't get any worse. On the bench then we've got a few decent players. It's not the strongest bench I've seen. It's shows our concerns around the squad, and it shows that we need to make a few acquisitions in January. I think we've got the likes of Christie, Key, Shuayon, who I think will be on the exit door soon. Ben Lloyd, who's a promising player from the academy. Joe Allen, Azim Abdullah, Peter Harrison, Potnick. I definitely bring on Potnick at the break. I bring on Peter Harris. I'll probably leave it at 2. I think we do need to make a change at half time though, because otherwise I don't think it's changing. Welcome in, Albas. How you doing, mate? Albas FC, long time no see. Happy New Year to you as well, mate. Happy New Year. You're missing Franco, in my opinion. We need to get Key on and take Norton off. Yeah, I agree with Franco. With Norton, it's hard to tell because he's got not as much pace as Key, but he reads the game a lot better, in my opinion. He doesn't rush in. He sort of hangs back and reads the game a lot quicker. Yeah, that's true, Ramos. I mean, it's a tactical thing, isn't it? Because when we play Key and Timon, when in possession, Grimes will drop back into a 3, and what will happen is Key, whoever else is in midfield, usually Franco, will push up. Key and Timon will tuck in to support Grimes, where he usually is, as the DMs. Franco will push up a little bit further into a central midfield position, and then we'll have the width and Cullen in that pocket ahead. But at the moment, we're staying wide with Timon and Norton. No one's overloading in midfield. Grimes isn't dropping back as much as he is until the end of the half. So tactically, it's a huge change from having Norton in instead of Key, because we're not overloading the midfield. But when Key is playing, we do overload in midfield. Grimes tucks back in, as he does all the time, to collect the ball from the back, and that's when we get Yormund on this occasion, Ronaldo on the wings to really get the space on the far side and stretch the opposition. So quite fascinating from a tactical point of view, but I agree. Making a change as little as that actually has such a big impact, because the defence this season has been very important in this system. It's very important with the build-up play, the way we want to play, out from the back football. It's always been difficult, especially when the side likes to press. So a lot to it. Although it is just one change, it was a huge difference because obviously Norton's not got the legs to play in midfield. He is more of the traditional fullback. I'm Alex. I will remember that. Alex, legend. I love Norton. Don't get me wrong, but he's not as good as what he used to be. No, I think that's fair. I think he's a good player to have around the place, but at the same time, he brings a lot of experience as well. But as I say, at the same time, he's not really got the legs. I don't think, anyway. We say it every year. I think he's been given 1-year extensions for it feels like the last 5 seasons at the club. Maybe this year will be the time that we see Norton go. I hope not, because I really love the guy. I think he can do a job and manage the game out. But starting is in a game like this, where we know Portsmouth are full of energy in the attacking third. Yeah, maybe it was the wrong decision. Dine had a howler, to be honest, for the second goal, and yeah, poor. We're just not that convincing. The second goal should never go in. Have to deal with it. I mean, the third header, Darlin heads it straight to Ogilvie, who puts into a dangerous area. We failed to clear it away, and it's Paddy Lane who gets his reward for not giving up on the ball. So fair play to Paddy Lane for not giving up on it, but he's capitalised on a huge mistake. No communication. We've paid the ultimate price there. Told you, prediction 2 on Pompey. They are like Plymouth, good at home. They are. But of course, in the reverse fixture, they were 2 up as well. So anything could happen. I'm keeping a bit of hope. I think if it goes to 3-0 Portsmouth, it's game over. Next goal at 2-0 is always huge. But if we get it, I'd back us to go on and get the point at least. I don't want to sound too optimistic about it because watch it all come falling back down. But I think we've shown this season we're good enough to compete. We've only lost one game against teams below us in the table. In the bottom 11, I think the stat was, the bottom 11. We only lost one game against teams in the bottom 11, and that was the Hull away, which we were ponying. So this will make it 2, but still, I feel like the next goal's huge. I'll cut it as that. Next goal's huge. Do let us know your thoughts on all the other games going on today as well. There's many games going on, so be sure to share your thoughts in the live chat as well. Let's just have a look how the stream's doing. Make sure everything's going all well. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel. Be much appreciated. We've reached our Christmas Day goal of 2,000 subscribers, which is incredible. So thank you all very much. That's an amazing achievement for the channel, and you guys are all part of that. So thank you so much. And as I say, I've got a lot of videos planned, but they won't be filmed or released until at least the 21st of January. 20th I've got my last exam, and then I can get back into producing great content. There might be the odd watch-along here or there, and the prediction videos will continue, but apart from that I've got to put full focus on my university exams. I know you guys will understand that, but just like to let you know, so you don't think, hold up, the chance getting a bit repetitive here, it's only January. No, I've got a lot planned. Just trust the process for January. So I just wanted to make you aware, guys. I've been planning a lot of videos for a while now, so just need to actually get them filmed and that when I'm free. Cheers Angus, absolute legend, couldn't do it without you. Swansea is home now. He's not going to leave, I don't think. He'll retire with us like Fulham. Yeah. Fulham, Grimes. Wow, the rain really is pouring down here at Fratton Park. Yeah, you're right though, Vamos. I think Grimes, Fulton, Norton probably will retire with us. I'm uncertain on Fulton. I think he could leave in the summer. Welcome in, Geordie. How you doing, mate? Long time no see. Happy New Year to you. I hope you had a great Christmas as well, mate. Thank you very much for popping in the stream. Really do appreciate it. I hope exams go well, Tristan. And how's the family? All good, mate. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, all good. And yeah, do my best in the exams as always. Give it everything I've got. So thank you for your support there as well. Appreciate it. Right then, second half then. About to begin. First 10-15 minutes, got to put the pressure on, got to get that early goal. I think as soon as we get if we do get the goal to make it 2-1, the momentum will change, and then we just got to keep at them. See how well Portsmouth can ride the storm, because if we don't challenge them, we can't make it easy for them. We made it way too easy for them in the first half, gifting them 2 goals. So second half needs to be a big improvement. Fine boys, what are you doing well? Legend Geordie. Right, just need the second half to start now. Need the second half. They're taking too long. Luke Williams has had long enough for the players. I'm expecting a change at the break. My word, the weather in the UK today is awful. Let us know what it's like where you are. And here we go then. Swans out for the second half. By the way, guys, I will be taking the Christmas tree down. I'm not one of them people that keeps it up all year round. Haven't got around to it yet. Always leave it up like the first week of January. I bet if Swansea plays United, you guys will beat them. Yeah, I reckon we would, mate. I reckon that's an easy win, isn't it? Easy win. Get us in the Prem. We'll beat United, just not Portsmouth or Hull. Somehow. Has there seriously not been a change at the break? Rest in peace to those affected by the tragic New Year's incident in... Oh wow, what's happened, Angus? No idea. I've not heard of what's happened. It's the first time I've heard of it. It is, Angus, it is the 12 days of Christmas. Here we go then, second half is underway here at Fratton Park. Swans attack at the end with a 2,000 Jacks have made the trip, and so far, yeah, every one of them should get a refund. It won't happen, but that's how poor we've been. Not bad in Lincolnshire. Who's going to take it down? We got away. We had a Plymouth. That's what happened now. Yeah, that means I've got to wait for Rooney to get the next job and get an away win. So it's up for life, boys. It's up for life. Right, come on, Swans. First 15 minutes is huge. By the way, I didn't tell you all, we've got a new gaming chair. So, a new chair will stop the squeaking every time I move. It's so comfy, I tell you that for free. So comfy. Even got a USB to put the massage on the chair. So I'm living a life of luxury here. If it gets that boring, I'm about to fall asleep, just chuck a massage on, lean back, recline, feet up, living the life. Rooney to Newcastle to replace Eddie Howe. That's I don't think he could. I don't think he'd do a job with Liverpool. If he got, I don't know, Liverpool. If he got the Liverpool job, I know he wouldn't. Obviously, look with Man United and Everton, but I still don't think he would be able to get away with them. Ronaldo there forcing a save from Schmidt. The driver purposely ran over people in a car on... Wow. Wow. Awful stuff. Awful stuff. Yes, rest in peace to those affected. Swansea can beat Man City too. Yes, you know it, Angus. You know it. Swans going forward here with Eon. Portsmouth just dropping off. They're expecting the Swans to really go at them in the start of the second half. So are we as fans. Grimes. Inside it goes. Hyman. Just keep it simple, boys. Triangles. Cabango. Striding forward. Onto Fulton now. Here's Ronaldo. Fulton down the line. Great bit of play. Fulton into the box it goes. Surely, Yorm, away by Portsmouth just about. Good move there. And Grimes has to head it back to Vigouroux. Start from the back again. 8 legends watching. Thank you all very much for your incredible support on the stream, guys. Really do appreciate it. I think this year is going to be a great year. I'll post later our 2024 analytics for the channel. Honestly, best year ever for the channel. And thank you very much for your incredible support. Swansea for the corner then. Ronaldo ball in, dangerous ball, and away by Dazelle. Corner Swansea. Eon to deliver. Come on the Swans, get back into this one now. It's 1-1 between Cardiff and Coventry. That's good. Great news there. Great news. Have I read that right? Oh, I thought it said 4-0 Barnsley there against Wrexham. No, still 2-0. Eon for the corner here. In it goes. Oh, Darling. Wide. And Darling thinks he's been fouled. You never get them given. Never get them given, unfortunately. Happy New Year, Honeygun. How you doing? What's happened to Swansea today? Oh dear. Don't ask. Don't ask. What's happened is we've got no communication in the back line today. All of a sudden, we've had a great 2 games against QPR and Luton, and today we've just been dreadful. And we're dribbling the ball out of play there. Oh my god. It's not a good New Year's Day. It's not a great one. Last year's was much better when we beat West Brom. And now Portsmouth go forward again, left hand side, edge of the box here. Here's Murphy, who got the first goal. Dribbles out of play this time. Swans goal kick. I know that I'm showing my age, but I can't believe that we are 1/4 of the way through the 21st century. Crazy, innit? Crazy. Nah, not showing your age, Angus. I can't believe we're closer to 2030 than we are to 2019. But I think people look at that and think it's scary because obviously you don't know what's happening in the future, but you know what's happened in the past. So that's why people would much rather go back to 2019 than forward to 2030. Yom! Oh, good save. Great save from Schmidt. Ball still in play. Here's Cullen. And it goes again. Away. Swansea really piling the pressure on here. Yom should have scored there. We should be 2-1 yet. We've had enough chances now to make it 2-1. And now at the other end, Portsmouth try to go forward. Good recovery there from Norton. Now Ronald. Norton once again. Swans slowing it down. 11 men behind the ball for Portsmouth here. Getting my numbers mixed up. I'm that excited. Need to get the third goal in this game. Fulton finds Ronald. No movement ahead of him. Someone make a run for him then. It's Grimes, the only one moving around the pitch. Here we go. Fulton. Back it goes. Inviting the Portsmouth press, which is what we want them to do. So we can play around them like this. Here's Timon. Ji-sung. Edge of the box here. Picks the pass. It's got out for a Swans corner. Great play. Great play. Just what we want to be happening. All you can hear is that away end now. 10 legends watching. Happy New Year to one and all. Corner kick to the Swans then. Can we make this pressure count? In it goes from the corner from Timon. Darlin. Oh, great save. Great save. Darling got a lot of power on that one. Got a good direction, but Schmidt's able to just collect it. This game is already been more exciting for a Swans point of view than the whole of the first half, I'd argue. Good response from the break. Just need our reward now for this. I'm doing decent thanks, Justin, mate. I think Plymouth will be a much more competitive side with Rooney gone. I agree, mate. I completely agree. I wouldn't be surprised if Steven Schumacher went back there. Not too sure now, though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just your son. Cheers for a snap. 5-1 Coventry 1. Robinson sent off. Really? They're down 10 men? Get in. Haha. Have that. You would think a memo saying no to really circulate through the football community. No, someone will go for him because he's a big name in the football world. Someone will go for him. The thing is, though, at Birmingham and at Plymouth, maybe not so much at Derby because that was his first job and he actually did okay with what he had, but he hasn't attracted big names to the club. You know, I haven't seen a big signing, a player attracted to that club because Rooney's been there. He's just a big name, and you'd think, you know, players would want to play under Rooney, given his playing career. But it just shows that just because you had a good playing career doesn't really translate into management. I think that shows as well with Frank Lampard. Lampard's had a lot more success than Rooney already in his career, of course. But I think Rooney's rushed it a bit too much. He's seen his name and he's thinking, oh, I deserve to at least be at the Championship. I don't think he's a Championship manager at all. Don't even think he's League One level. I think generally League Two at the moment. He's got to spend a few years really developing what he actually wants from his side. Because when you watch Plymouth play, there's no identity. You know, when you watch certain teams like the Swans, the manager's got an energy, a purpose, the way they want to play, a style of play, a philosophy. Really not got that. And you know, these days in football, 90% of the managers have got a philosophy of how they want to play. You don't see those managers these days very often that change their approach game to game. Here's Grimes. 10 minutes into the second half now. There's Norton. I still can't believe there was no sub at half time. I really want to know Luke Williams thinking there. Here's Ronaldo. Portsmouth just setting off this year, making it more difficult for us if anything. Cabango turns around and Grimes now sprays a ball out to the left hand side to find Yom Ji-sung. Someone make a run for him. Ji-sung goes a long way round. It's cut off. Great bit of skill there from Yom. Pull ball into the box. Doesn't even make it into the box. Cabango wins it back here. Cullen's with the shot blocked. Rushed it a bit too much there. Swans though in a good position on the left hand side. Yom. In the box this time to Timon. Surely. Oh, he's at the bar. That sums up our day. Sums up our day. We have to score. Has to score. Off the bar. Off the bar. Has to score. He has to score. Oh my word. Sums up our New Year's Day, doesn't it? Keep your comments coming in the chat. I'll read them in just a second's time. I can't see Rooney getting another championship job for a while. If he wants to continue in management, it might be a good idea for him to step down a level or two. 100%. 100%. Pompey in the box. This is to finish the game for them. Swans win it back with Darling. He'll stride forward. Don't get caught. Swans free kick. I think for most sports, that less talented players generally make better coaches. The more talented ones, yeah, I think that's fair. You know, a lot of managers you wouldn't associate them with being a great player. Of course, you have the exception, and quite a few do translate into great managers. But I think it is fair to say, you know, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Wayne Rooney, just name a few haven't really had the same impact. It seemed strange on Match of the Day. Colleen was watching Everton play rather than go to Plymouth. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah. Not sure on that one. Honeygun, he's getting Bristol Rovers job, and Happy New Year to you. Bristol Rovers appointing. They did appoint someone recently, didn't they? Bristol Rovers, I'm pretty sure. Someone known. Any more goals? Any more goals? Callum Robertson was the man sent off for Cardiff, by the way. Not the Robertson that scored. No other goals to tell you about that I can see. 5:30 game this evening is Arsenal away at Brentford. That'll be a good game. But we're only doing this stream for today. Back to revision after this. Here we go. Eon into a central position here. Definitely some tactical changes. And he's going back over to the left now. Ronaldo holds up the plate. Grimes on the overlap. Keep going, keep going. Norton. Finds Ronaldo again. Takes on his man in the box. It goes into the goalkeeper's gloves. Way too close to him. Imagine goes to Rovers. Class. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, hopefully 2025 is going to be a great year, people. Hopefully it is. 2024 on the channel was unreal. Best year. And if we can top that this year, it'll have to be a very special year. Free kick to Portsmouth. We're in the 60th minute now. I just get the feeling this isn't going our way today. It's not going to be a memorable new day today. Not going to be a memorable day. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I know most of you have in the chat, but if you haven't, please be sure to. Completely free to do. Be our first subscriber of the new year. Here we go then. Portsmouth for the free kick on the left hand side. Ball gets delivered in. We're through 3-0. Give up. I give up. That's the game done and dusted. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. 3-0. Game over. Set a match. Don't even want to watch the rest of the game. It's Towler, the man with the goal. Don't even want to watch the rest of the game. We have been dreadful. Great header, fair play to Portsmouth, but that is dreadful. Free kick, didn't even need to be. Didn't need to foul him there. Did not need to foul him. Happy New Year. Williams gonna go to West Brom. Just do it, mate. Just do it. Moments change games. I mean, if that time and effort goes in, we're back in the game, and now, a few minutes later, Portsmouth got the other end, win a free kick, which there's no need to foul him there. No need to foul him at all. And they score off it. Just awful. Well, this would have made for a good matchday vlog. Portsmouth fans will love the matchday vlog for this one. It's always the ones where we lose that gets that does a lot better, unless it's the South Wales derby. Here's Ronaldo. Swans somehow pull it back. I don't think so. Consolation maybe. Norton in the box. Corner kick. I'm sorry, that's all, folks. 5-0 final score. Could be. What's the point in giving the free kick anyway? Yeah. Eon for the corner. Not long left to go. Just 27 minutes of pain. And it goes header. Oh, ref! What? So is that a Portsmouth free kick? What? Oh. Well, the ref's been good today, to be fair. But that one decision, just there, is the wrong one in my opinion. Swans now making the changes. Bit late in there. Chew. So Cyrus Christie coming on for Carl Norton. I don't know why Christie didn't start. Should have come on a lot earlier. And Miles Peter-Harris, he was on loan at Portsmouth last season, helping him get promoted to League One. To the Championship, sorry. Is coming on for. Who's he coming on for? Fulton? Fulton. Yeah, we need a miracle here. I mean, I think the last time he come from 3 goals down to win, to draw 3-3 Must have been Luton away under Russell Martin. Like two, maybe, would have been at least 3 years ago now. Oh my word. I could be 4. Save. Could have been 4 that. It was almost 4. Callum Lang. Header from Christie. Set up lovely for Lang. Has to hit it first time. Does so. And almost beat Vigouroux near his post. He has to spill it away for a corner. Still 25 minutes to go. I just want this to end right now, to be honest. I would not complain. And it goes. Keep it alive, do Portsmouth. They want more. Murphy. Oh my word. Wow. What a save from Vigouroux. But my word, that would have been goal of the season. Goal of the year on the first day of January of the new year. That was some effort, to be fair. That's going in the top corner. Here we go then. Here's Cullen. Any chance for consolation? Swans free kick. Here we go then. Timon wins the free kick. Here we go. Edge of the box on the left hand side. The unthinkable could become possible potentially. Extremely unlikely, but never say never. Here we go, and it goes. Keep up. Every delivery today has been too close to keep up, even from the wings. Any other goals around the grounds? 3-0 Sheffield Wednesday, 3-0 West Brom. A lot of 3-0s, 0-0 in a few of the games as well. Not too many goals today. In all the games, just high scoring goals in the games that there is goals. Does that even make sense? Probably not. And past the point, to be honest, because it's been dreadful. Only a quarter of the game to go. Somehow this is dragging on for ages. Murphy, and it goes over the bar. Corner, Pompey. What disaster. No team play, no communication. Useless line manager. Time for a big change. I think it just shows our. I think it just shows the squad, to be honest, the lack of squad depth, because we've played Boxing Day 29th. Today we play again on Saturday. That's like 4 games in a week and a half. It's crazy. So I think it just shows how much we need to add to our squad. I truly believe in the manager, because we've had some great performances. So he's proven that we can perform. I think it's just a squad. Personally, I think it's just a squad. After this game match ends, I'm going back to sleep. I'm so sleepy. Fair enough, Angus. Another corner here to Portsmouth. Why couldn't the Portsmouth floodlights not work today, eh? Definite schedule congestion. I'm not complaining about it, I just think our squad isn't big enough for it. Look on, Happy New Year, mate. Let's not talk about the football on the pitch. Let's talk about 2025, eh? What do you think? Is money being passed around behind the scenes? Well, the ref might have been slipped a tenner. Long ball over the top. This could be 4. Lang. Good save. Oh, it's offside. Thought it was too good to be true there for Portsmouth. Well, these Portsmouth fans have been rewarded here this afternoon. Another sub for, this time, Portsmouth. I think it's Matt Ritchie coming on. He scored his first Portsmouth goal against us in the reverse fixture. Kajum shouted all game from the stands. He did not shut up all game. And it's Paddy Lane coming off here for Portsmouth, the winger. Happy New Year, Luke on. What's going on? We're just useless, aren't we, mate? We're just useless. We're absolutely useless. We're just terrible.
Obviously, not in the starting lineup today, but they've been managing his minutes in terms of his.
Still 20 minutes to go. How does time go so slow when you're losing? Is Wayne Rooney on his way to the Vets field? Oh, please no. Honestly, that would be the very end if we ended up getting. If Luke Williams went to West Brom and we replaced him with Wayne Rooney, I would actually give up. I'd take Russell Martin back. 100% I'd take Russell Martin back. He was brilliant here. But I think I wouldn't want to change it though. I'd want to keep Luke Williams because of course we're quite far into the project. Don't even know if Russell would come back to us, to be honest. If he's get really, nah, I don't think he would. I really can't see it. Ball on the left hand side here for Pompey. One back with the Swans, Cullen. I still can't believe there was no subs at half time. That's the time to change the game. Timon. Now Yom to Grimes. Finds Pert Harris. Bit of space. Pert Harris finds the killer pass. Oh, referee surely. No, nothing given. Swans in the box with Yom still. Yom. Here we go. Get in the box then. Yes! We've got her back. No? Offside. Offside. Oh my word, offside. How? 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 How can you be offside there? Oh my word. The one time we score is offside. Oh, how? It's not worth the energy, is it? It's not worth it. I don't get, in a situation like that, it's not like you're rushing onto the plate. And that's not, oh my word, almost 4-0. We're getting absolutely cucked here. And then the one time we do score, offside. Because we can't be bothered to stay onside, we're too lazy for that. Although we're trying to get back in the game, we're 3-0 down, mind. Get Coops back. No, I don't want Steve Cooper again. I know he gets results, but there's a lot more to football these days. And I don't think he'd keep us up in the Prem. Which these days, when you're in the Championship, you need to be looking a bit further ahead. Swans going backwards here to Christie. Flips the ball over to the right hand side for Ronaldo. Good touch. Back inside it goes to Pert Harris. Yeah, get Lurk on in. Only 15 minutes left now. Here's Eom on the left. And it goes. Header. Wide. I don't know why Vopotnik didn't come on a lot earlier. Way too late to be bringing Vopotnik on. If we had any hope, should have been ages ago. 30 minutes ago should have brought Vopotnik on. Oh, it's not far wide, mind.
Really good contact on the ball. Just narrowly wide of Schmidt's post, but yeah, a little glimpse there of what Vopotnik can do.
We need a lot of changes in January. I think maybe three, four signings. Norwich are 1-0 up away at Luton. Could that be the end of Rob Edwards there? Derby get one back and Preston get one back, although they are both 3-1 down. Blackpool beating Shrewsbury. Wickham, top of, I think they're still top of League One. Beating Exeter here 1-0 as well. Ah, this is great. Cabango's down now. Brilliant. Just what we want to see. He's played every minute of the Championship so far this season, and guess what we've got? No centre back on the bench. No, Nelson Abbey's going to be going back to Olympiacos. Thankfully, Cabango's back up on his feet, and he looks okay. Thank God for that. Derby 3-1 down. They are. He's still got Norton. Must be old now. He's about 35, I think, 36. He's not older than 36. Vamos says now I'm mad. Yeah. Oh no, no risks. Cabango's off. Josh Key's on. So who's going centre back then? Christie? Who's going centre back? So we've got no depth of playing full backs at centre back now. It'll probably be Cyrus Christie. He's played there for Hull, but it's not his natural position. Alright, 12.5 minutes to somehow try and get something from the game. Just to maybe save the goal difference. Oh no! 4-0. Oh, I give up. I absolutely give up. How bloody stupid can you be? Absolute joke. Absolute joke. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. What a joke. Figueroa's on the ball. Pass it to Grimes. Grimes goes backwards. Here's Christie. Takes a touch. Loses eye of the ball. Murphy pounces on it. Squares it. Bishop makes it 4-0. Not 1. Not 2. Not 3. 4-0. Just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Pointless. 3-0 sad. 4-0 is even worse, mate, isn't it? Oh my word. That is a joke. I honestly just want to switch the game off right now. I think if there wasn't 11 minutes off, I would. And the truth is, they've completely deserved it. They've outplayed us. I mean, this season we've not lost a game by more than 2 goals. We've been in. I think we've been in every game. It used to be 1, but I think now it's 2. But my word, we're rubbish, aren't we? We are rubbish. 4-1 Wednesday. Well, at least Derby scored. I'm Stoke fan, we won 6-1. Bloody hell. We are absolutely dreadful, man. How? How can we go from QPR, such a good display, backing up against Luton, great display, to this shower of absolute pony? Awful. Worst game of the year, and it's the first one. That's Williams going to West Brom. To be honest, yeah, I think he will. I'd love for him to stay. I've been saying all week he'll stay, because we've got a good project going on. But after this, if he goes to the interview on Friday against West Brom, for the West Brom job, and he sees a clear project, you know, they've been winning games, scoring lots of goals, defensively solid, experienced championship squads, who's he going to pick? Cullen. Awful. 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 Oh, it's going to be 5. It's going to be 5. Figurou claims it. You're going down? I don't know about going down, mate. Don't know about going down. We're definitely not going up. There's no chance of going down. Not this season. Stoke fan giving it big in the chat. Love it. I'll just scroll down the table to see where Stoke are. 19th. That's Swansea turned up? No, mate, we haven't. Here's Key. There should be a real life forfeit match button. Oh, looks promising for the Swans. What's going to happen? Absolutely nothing. Could have predicted that. And into the gloves of Schmidt. I don't think the players should get paid this week, to be honest. Don't deserve it. You know, if you go to your everyday job, say you work as I don't know, say you're a lawyer, and you just don't turn up to work, don't put a good performance in, you're not going to get paid. Footballers are so easy, don't they? Once you make it, you're sound. Collect a wage, have a bad performance, that's fine. Everyone's going to have a bad performance now and again, but my word, this is dreadful. I'm sure it's the man and the school's birthday today. We'll just beat West Brom. Nah, this is not great. Going into the derby in, well, it's the 18th, so you haven't got long before Swans play Cardiff, and honestly, everyone's excited about that one. I hate derbies. I hate the derby. Every South Wales derby, I absolutely hate it. Until the full-time whistle, of course, so we've beaten them. But I absolutely hate the build-up. Everything about it, hate it. Took a little bit of time for him to find his confidence in this division, having played in League One last year for Oxford, but a really good signing. Just blow the whistle, ref. Makes a better Portsmouth team for sure. Blow it early for once. What should it be like? 10 minutes added on to the end of this one now. Fair play to Portsmouth. Nothing against Portsmouth whatsoever. Completely deserve this. I just don't understand where we're at with the Swans. I don't know how we can play so well and there's just no consistency. I mean, 4-0, 2-0's awful. 2-0's awful. But 4-0, my God. Oh, and Dan just passed it straight to Bishop. Who's going forward? It could be 5. It's in the crowd instead. Oh my word.
Story of the afternoon for Swansea City as far as they're concerned.
I was slow to say it until we can see some.
It's not a really
I do enjoy the match, just not the build-up. Not the build-up.
ball straight to Paddy Lane and Colby Bishop's furious in the middle of the pitch actually, and Terry Devlin, sorry, Paddy Lane, sure who was it? Devlin, sorry. Devlin in a bit of an uncomfortable...
Portsmouth go forward again. Here we go. What's going to happen this time? Are they going to score? Go to the left-hand side. Devlin, corner ball. Probably going to be 5 in a minute. I generally think this could be 5-0. It generally could be. They're playing some great stuff, and we are awful.
Found himself breaking into the box and a little bit of a nosebleed moment where he's absolutely blazed that one over the bar, and Bishop was furious, like I say.
It's back to what was happening last season. I thought it was bad enough last season. I thought we'd overcome that. In that period where we sacked Duff to appointing Williams, we had a few shaky results. The defeat to Southampton 5-0 on Boxing Day was awful. I thought we were all past that. I don't think we're going to get beaten 4-0 at Fratton Park. I thought maybe, maybe 1-1 draw, 2-1 Swans, 2-1 Pompey maybe. It'll be a close game. No, 4-0. It could be 5. Corner. So have a little look at the stats here. I can't believe it's 4-0. So stats of this game: 73% possession for the Swans, 12 shots, 3 on target. XG of 1.12, 2 big chances missed. Portsmouth 27% possession, 14 shots, 6 on target, 1.73 XG. Off the line. Oh my word. Last time Swans played away at Portsmouth in 2011, it ended 0-0. Look how far we've come. We're usually good against playing teams in blue. Not on this occasion. Oh, Christie going backwards. Don't lose it, mate. Vigouroux. Oh, my word. Get the sidings in some more. Go crazy in the transfer window. Why not? Grimes. Out to the left-hand side. Can we get a consolation? Help the goal difference. Portsmouth be very happy. And hope it's a clean sheet. Swansea, no. No. Nah, of course it won't. Of course it'll go everywhere apart from the back of the net. We make football look so easy the last 2 games. And this game, we've made it look impossible to play the way we do. We make kicking the football look hard. Well played, Portsmouth. Yeah, no, Portsmouth have been brilliant. Take nothing away from Portsmouth. Portsmouth have been brilliant. And I think they'll be in the championship next season. You know, how many sides have won a game 4-0 in a season and not stayed up? Can't be many. Can't be.
With the cross into the box, headed away by Towler.
It's Ronaldo. And it goes. Keepers.
The delivery is too close to Nicola Schmidt, and I've said that a number of times from crosses into the box from Ronald in this second half.
Well, I was hoping for a more upbeat stream today, and Burnley are down to 10 men against Stoke. Red card there. Wrexham have one back against Barnsley. Bristol Rovers have one back against Leyton Orient. Peterborough level with Burton. West Brom up to 5th in the Championship now. Blackburn 6th. There's a gap forming now. 39 points for the playoffs, and Swans are on 33. 6 points off. That I'm not expecting us to make the playoffs this year. I didn't from the start. 4 minutes added on, by the way, people. Wednesday up to 9th. They can make the playoffs. They're 3 points off. I think Watford will slip down a little bit now. Middlesbrough will be there or thereabouts. Bristol City could. Norwich will come good, I think. Swans 12th. I think that's bang average where we've been this season. Bang average. Cardiff 23rd, 22 points. The only way this day can get better is Cardiff lose late on. That would be brilliant. Won't happen though. Here's Josh Key. Caught in possession. Colby Bishop finds Ogilvie. Ogilvie, and cross goes behind the goal. Mine's a surprise me, can't lie. Says Vamos. I think the brilliant manager in that. Brilliant manager. It's incredible what a bit of confidence can do to a group of players. Not long left now. Blow the whistle, ref, I know. Should have blown it half time for full time. Shouldn't have bothered coming back out for the second half. Yeah, transfer window's huge. Transfer window's massive, especially this season for a lot of the mid-table sides, because it's always so close. Come around February time, there's always about 6 sides who could make the playoffs, and then one by one they start to fall off. Yeah, that's a good point. Vamos, we did lose 4-1 to Huddersfield the year we made the playoff final. That is true.
Home game against West Brom on Saturday. That could be interesting with the rumours around the manager.
Even the commentators are aware of the rumours surrounding Luke Williams. Honestly, if he goes, that'll be the worst possible start to 2025. Losing 4-0 to Portsmouth, losing the manager, and Darling probably not signed the contract. Portsmouth with a minute to go over the halfway line, looking to make it 5 here. Potts goes forward, and Swans way back to Vigouroux. Oh my words.
This is going to be a big win for Portsmouth and a deserved one, Gareth.
Yeah, as you say, they're going up to Sunderland on Sunday to the Stadium of Light and going up there on the back of a 4-0.
Here's Key, finds Ronald.
You know, you would like to think that the tails are going to be up and they're going to be confident to take the game to Sunderland away, and it's definitely something that Portsmouth need to work on in terms of their away form. But
10 seconds left of this disaster class.
in terms of finding some
5. Come on, ref, just blow up, please. Yay, thank God for that. It's over. It is over. Thank God for that. That was awful. That was dreadful. Ah, well then. Absolutely dreadful. Just keep an eye on the Cardiff score because that'd be very, very, very good if they lose it late on. Still 1-1 in that game. Get any questions you have in, any thoughts on the game, get them in. I wouldn't clap that. If I was in your end, no way would I clap that. I mean, they're clapping the fans so made the trip, but that is awful. I feel like we always have a battering at the start of the year. Sometimes it comes in the FA Cup. I remember 2021 we lost 5-1 to QPR in the FA Cup. Yeah, get any questions you have in, people. Get them in. Still not over at Cardiff. They're still playing. Williams was likely going to go after that. I don't know. See how much he loves the club, isn't it? He says he loves the club. See how much he loves us. Does he want to solve this problem? Or does he want to switch it up? Right, we'll just keep an eye on the end of the Cardiff game here. So that'll be great content if they end up losing here. It won't be such a bad New Year's. To be honest, I'm not even too fussed. Swans 12, 33 points, 0 goal difference, 9 wins, 6 draws, 10 defeats. Cardiff in the bottom 3 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If they win it though, the 10 men, they go out of the bottom 3. Hull are in the bottom 3, although they're playing in about half an hour's time. What was the cause of today's hammering? The loss of Goncalo Franco and not having a big enough squad. I think it's that simple. Goncalo Franco's not ready to play because he had, of course, he's got 3 teeth pushed back after the arm in the face from Mark McGuinness against Luton on what day was it? Sunday. And then he's a huge loss. He's 2 players in one. It's brilliant. And then not having a big enough squad to rotate. I mean, when we have to play a full back at centre back, I think that speaks levels, doesn't it? And Christie cost us one of the goals. Anyone have any thoughts on the game? Be sure to share them in. Paul says we stayed 10th. You do indeed. If he goes, then it's over for us. Yeah, I'd probably see us losing the derby as well if he goes. Portsmouth today though we're outstanding. I mean you can't take anything away from them. They were outstanding today. I think they're really good. Really good. Any other full-time games? It's full-time at Cardiff, 1-1 there. We had a few chances. I think that Timon chance, you've got to come back and look at it. At 2-0 he hits the bar, should score, and then they got the other end a minute later and make it 3-0. That's a big moment in the game. Leeds 1, Blackburn 1. Wow. Struck scored Pascal Strike scored a penalty in the 88th minute. Danny Bath has just scored in the 90th minute for Blackburn to equalise 1-1. Ended 0-0 between Burnley and Stoke. It ended Luton 0, Norwich 1. Could that be the end for Rob Edwards? Derby have got one back away at Sheffield Wednesday 4-2. It could be too little, too late. Jerry Yates scoring in that one as well. Will he get recalled by the Swans? Maybe. I don't think I'll be against it. Blackpool have bottled it. 1-1 against Shrewsbury in that one, conceding in the 80th minute. Barnsley have beaten Wrexham at home 2-1. Rotherham have a win here. Stockport County equalised it late on to get a point against Birmingham. That one's still being played. Wickham in the 94th minute from the penalty spot, beat Exeter. Incredible stuff. Exeter equalised in the 86th minute there. As it stands, Wycombe go back to the top of League One. 5:30 kick-off for Hull Middlesbrough, 8 o'clock kick-off for Sunderland versus Sheffield United, and 5:30 kick-off in the Premier League for Brentford versus Arsenal. Is there any League 1? No. League 2? No. Accrington Stanley got a 3-2 win over Grimsby. What a game that was. They were 1-0 down at one point as well. Walsall beating Notts County there. I tell you what, League 2 is fascinating at the moment. We've got Walsall top of the league, 52 points. Second place is Doncaster on 40. And 3 points below them is 8th place Grimsby. That's right, 2nd and 8th place is separated by 3 points. It's crazy in League 2 at the moment. Absolutely incredible in League 2 at the moment. Walsall are running away with it, but then the second and third automatic promotion spots in the playoffs is completely open. So anything can happen there. And it looks like Swindon have just beaten Colchester. A 98th minute penalty has put them 3-2 up. They were 1-0 up, 2-1 down, and now 3-2 up against 10 men Colchester. They're waiting for the full-time whistle there at Swindon. And there we have it then. Swans fans on the Swans Twitter comments a few minutes. I don't blame them at all. Don't blame them at all. Should be. I want to know what Luke Williams has to say in his press conference. They'll probably give me easy questions, get away with it easy, but needs to take some responsibility for today. 100%. And needs to put away these rumours. If he's committed to the club, he has to put away the rumours. Can't keep leaving them open-ended. Just put an end to them, or say I'm interested in the job. Make it straight of what your intentions are. Don't keep leaving the fans hanging, because his last comments on the West Brom job did not do him any favours at all. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a day here. I'll sit down and do a bit of revision, watch the post-match review. I'll post the our 2024 YouTube analytics of what we achieved in 2024. I say a massive thank you to everyone supporting the channel. This year hadn't started off great for the Swans, but hopefully it's brighter for the channel and brighter for the Swans on Saturday, when we play at home against West Brom. We will be there for that one for a match day vlog. It needs to be a huge turnaround, otherwise things could get messy very quickly at the Swans. You'd think that after the new owners coming in, the old ones leaving, I honestly thought times are changing. This is going to be a great year. Honestly, things could get hostile really quickly. It could be as soon as Saturday. If Luke Williams decides to go to West Brom as well, club's in a mess, and then it's the Southfields derby. So it needs to be fixed straight away. Straight away needs to be fixed. If Luke Williams isn't going to go to West Brom, say you're staying at Swansea. You're staying. If you want to go, just go, and let the Swans sort it out all out. Portsmouth with 2 games in hand on Luton ahead of them, by the way, and a game in hand on Hull below them, and they're out of the relegation zone. Fair play to them, really well played. Enjoy the later kick-off, guys, of Sunderland and Sheffield United. I think it'll be a brilliant game. No Watchalong from me though, but have a fantastic evening. I'll see you very soon, guys. Take care, stay safe as always. See you very soon. Good.